Alright, so then on that note, we are going to get into Nintendo E3 predictions. Ooh. And so here is Game Savvy's Nintendo E3 predictions. And yeah, we're going to start with me, actually, on this list. So the first things first, you know I'm a huge Pokemon fan. So I'm going to predict that we are going to get a new Pokemon for the Nintendo Switch at E3.
Acting like I'm not a Pokemon fan. Come on.
I know, but the last time you were like, have you ever had a big E3 moment? I'm like, Pokemon for Switch is going to be my big E3 moment.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be underwhelming, though. That's my very specific prediction. I think that they're going to showcase it, and all gamers are going to be like, what? Like, what is that, man? Because I think, one, I think it's way overhyped. Like, I know I'm overhyping it. And two, I'm going to put up the screenshot that's rumored to be the screenshot for the new Pokemon game. And when you kind of take a look at it, it's not like... It looks like a Game Boy game. Like, it looks like when I think you're developing a game for the technology that you're putting it on, you should take full advantage of the tech. Mm-hmm. And it almost seems like they're not taking full advantage of the tech. And I don't want to say they're mailing it in, because Nintendo rarely does that. But I don't know. It looks very underwhelming.
I've heard that people think that this is to kind of tide people over for like the next huge Pokemon game on the Switch. I kind of believe that. Me personally, because I don't think we've said that. Like, the rumors are that it's a Gen 1 remake.
Yes, okay. And so I'll also throw this up, but we got some like rumored box art, and we have, what are the names? It's like
Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
And Let's Go Eevee. And like, how do you even feel about those names?
I don't mind them, because it's like, where are we going to go with these crazy-ass Pokemon names with, like, Pokemon Sun and Moon? They've done all the colors. They've done all, like, the like, gold, silver, blah, blah, blah. So it kind of makes sense, and it ties in with Pokemon Go being so popular. And they've rumored that it's somehow going to integrate aspects of Pokemon Go. That's one of the rumors.
I don't even like that.
I don't like that either at all.
I don't want to be, like, on the go while I'm playing this Pokemon game. I literally just want to sit on my couch and like become a Pokemon master. So.
Again, with this game, is so many rumors, but I've heard that it's going to be just like the catching, like how you like throw the Pokeball at like actual Pokemon. That's how it's going to be integrated. Or like if you have a Pokemon Go account, then you can like catch Pokemon during Pokemon Go, and then they actually become your Pokemon in the game.
Ooh, I hate that. I hate that so much. It's so bad. No. That's crazy bad. Anyways, if those rumors are true, it'll definitely be underwhelming.
Pokemon Go is not a good game. It's a good social experiment.
Exactly, yes.
Pokemon Go is not, like, fun. You don't, like, sit there the whole time and you're like, wow, this is great. Well,
not true, because I still play Pokemon Go and I actually have a lot of fun with it.
It's good to, like, go out and, like, go walk around and, like...
Mobile is a very different experience in console. Yeah. Like, absolutely. And so I think that Pokemon has always worked really well because it's an adventure in a box, whereas Pokemon Go is an adventure in the real world. Yeah. And so I think if they try and kind of do both, they're not going to do one really well. Yeah. I think it's going to be a complete flop. So my prediction is, based on what we know of the Pokemon game, so I wrote an article on the 10 things we want to see in an open world Pokemon game. Not to say that Pokemon on Switch is going to be open world, although I hope. And one of the things that...
Wait. What do you mean by open world Pokemon? I don't understand that.
So it was rumored that it was going to be an open world Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch. So one of the things that I really liked the idea of is for you to be able to go anywhere in the game. Okay. I can go to the 8th gym if I want to, but if I go with weak Pokemon, they're going to kick my ass. Okay. So why would I go there? And I can go and try and still get defeated. I can go to certain areas and catch really rare Pokemon, but because I only have Pokeballs, they're never going to be caught. And so
it's like Breath of the Wild, kind of like how you can go to the end if you really want, but like you're probably going to get wrecked.
And that's, exactly. And that's what I really wanted. The more and more I hear about it, the more and more I'm like, we're not going to get that. Hopes were way too high. Yeah. You guys can read about the top 10 things we wanted to see in an open world Pokemon game. You can comment below what you'd like to see in the Pokemon game. But I think we're going to get it. It's going to be announced, and we're just going to be overwhelmed with it.
I think it's still going to sell like gold.
Probably, because I'm probably still going to buy it.
I'm going to buy it no matter what.
We'll see.
Kids are going to buy it no matter what. People who are nostalgic about Gen 1 are going to rebuy it no matter what. But what if it is a Gen 8 remake? Do you think or not Gen 8 remake, like a new gen, the Gen 8?
If it's a new gen, I'd be more excited. Okay. If it's a Kanto remake, I would love them to reinvent Kanto. We saw that in Breath of the Wild. They completely reinvented Hyrule, so why can't you do The same with Kanto.
I think that's a possibility.
So I think they can do this right. I just hope that they do. But I just feel like they won't. So I don't know. So for the next prediction, let's throw it to you.
We're gonna finally see the new Fire Emblem game. It's supposed to.
I can tell you're really
It's
excited
supposed to come out this year. We haven't seen anything about it. Every goddamn Nintendo Direct, I'm glued to my screen waiting for it, and it never comes. And I just want it so bad. It's the one thing I want to see.
So what do you think we're going to get from what do you think they're going to show from a Fire Emblem game?
I think they will show, the game's got to be far in development.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get, a cinematic plus gameplay trailer. I think, I've heard rumors go around that it's going to be a soft reboot of the series. It's just going to be called Fire Emblem.
And for the Switch?
Yeah.
Because I've never actually played a Fire Emblem game. I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
I would love them to do a soft reboot. It'd be fantastic if I could just jump in and play and kind of know what's going on based on the game in front of me rather than the games in past. So
it's I know you've played Advance Wars. It's like that, but each of your soldiers you stay with the whole game. Mm-hmm. They're personalized. You become friends with them. Blah 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 blah. So it's the exact same kind of gameplay as that, but a bit more strategic and yeah.
So and you think it's rumored to be out this year?
They've said it's coming out this year. They've said 2018 release, but they've shown nothing from it. I think it's going to be a bigger and better game because their audience has been growing a lot, and the audience they're hitting with the Switch is just enormous. And because Fire Emblem Heroes has millions of concurrent players, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. I think that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that at E3. So.
And even smaller stuff there's 7 characters from Fire Emblem and Smash now? It's insane.
Yeah, that's very true. Didn't you just write about Fire Emblem on the website?
Oh, yeah.
Was it everything we wanted to see in the Fire Emblem game?
I think it was the second biggest article I've ever written.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy.
I mashed that. If you are interested in Fire Emblem, please read my article. Please talk to me about it because I want to talk about Fire Emblem.
Go check it out on GameSavvy.net. He did a fantastic job, and it got me excited for Fire Emblem. So we'll move on to my prediction. I'm going to skip that one and go I'll save that one for last. But I'm thinking because of the new president of Nintendo talking about mobile gaming, mm-hmm. and I really want to see Nintendo come up with more mobile games, I would love to see them use a high-profile character like Dr. Mario or Waluigi or Wario for a awesome mobile game. Something better than Mario Run and something almost Animal Crossing-ish, but more fun, because Animal Crossing really isn't that fun.
There's still... Remember they said they're coming out with a Mario Kart mobile game. Maybe they'll show that. The Mario Kart Grand Prix.
That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
But still, I think a Dr. Mario mobile game...
That makes sense.
Sounds awesome.
I hope with the new president that they make better mobile games.
Yeah, because... Shigeru Miyamoto's always is it fun? Focus on fun. Some of the mobile games they've come out with isn't that fun.
No.
Animal Crossing has got a weird kind of game loop or whatever, and it's just not great. I'm hoping that we see a high-profile character in a new mobile game, and I'm hoping that it's fun as hell. So that's it.
Are you saving this one for last? Because they've confirmed this. It's going to be there.
But is it going to be out before Christmas?
Yeah.
As a brand new game?
Yeah, they've said it's releasing this year.
Well, now I'm going to come up with a whole new prediction.
You could do a character prediction or something.
Hold on. Let me come up with a new prediction.
It's the one thing they've said is it's gonna be playable at E3.
All right, so do your prediction. I'll talk about this in a second.
Okay. I think we're going to see a new Mario sports title or Mario Party.
I think the time is right for that. I would love a new sports title. We know tennis is coming out, right?
I want Mario Soccer. It's so good.
I've never played that one.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's a lot more strategic than people think. It had a really good online community. There hasn't been one since the Wii days. They could go normal Mario Golf, but Mario Golf seems so boring and typical. They could do a new baseball game. They could do a new soccer game, something.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. But I think more interesting is definitely the Mario Party.
There's been rumors about them making Mario Party 11.
I think they should even just Mario Party 11 sounds so like it sounds corny when you get up to 11 games.
Yeah.
Like call it Mario Party Sunshine or Mario. You know what I mean? Like Mario Party Galaxy.
Yeah.
You know, like so. You know, 11's a high number to go with Nintendo. Maybe calm it down.
Did you play 9 or 10?
No, I didn't. I mean, I might have. I go to the Blurry Pixel all the time. We just hit up Mario Party.
They're so bad.
Are they really?
So what it is that like it's typical Mario Party, but instead of you like facing off against all your friends, you all move together on like in a car.
No.
And then like at the end of the round, you might play a mini game. You might. It's never a guarantee.
Nintendo.
And like
what are you doing?
You all like have to play together. Like it's so garbage.
Nintendo.
I played Mario Party 10 once and I absolutely hated it. People have said
it better not be that because like I would be so excited to buy Mario Party because I think my fiance, who's not really into video games, I feel like she would really love playing Mario Party.
It's so fun
because we're very competitive, so it might actually be detrimental to our relationship. But at the same time, the mini games are always so much fun. They're easy to get into. It's characters you know and love.
It's competitive. Like
Yeah.
I don't get why
it's competitive without being
I
competitive.
know sometimes
It's just
Nintendo is so like anti-competitive. Like
Yeah.
I've heard what's his name, like Sakurai, the guy who makes Smash, doesn't want it to be a competitive game. Have you heard that?
But like it's
He just wants it to be like a party game you play with your friends. But like, how can you make a fighting game without it getting competitive?
I get where he's coming from. I get that he wants like people sitting on a couch playing together and stuff.
But that's what you do when you play with your friends.
Exactly, and I like that it's not Mortal Kombat because I don't have time to learn all the moves and
Yeah,
stuff.
that makes sense.
And you know what? We'll get into my prediction because I think this kind of transitions. I was going to predict that Nintendo was going to announce Super Smash Bros. As a brand new game. What else was on my prediction?
And that comes out before Christmas.
Yeah, so Super Smash Bros. Gameplay announced as a brand new game and it's going to be coming out before Christmas.
And then I just reacted for it.
And then Sterling just told me that that's already been announced and that my prediction is crap. And so I came up with a new prediction. That's one that you're going to like.
Okay.
I think that we're going to see some Waluigi this year on Nintendo.
Apparently there's been rumors that Simon Belmont from Castlevania is going to be the new third-party character. Because apparently Konami is making a new Castlevania game.
Not even Smash Bros. Though. I think we're going to get a Waluigi game.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But as I was saying that like I love that it's Super Smash Brothers is not Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I don't have time to learn the moves. I can't be bothered with that stuff. I love that anybody can jump in and mash buttons and figure out what the moves are and get better over time.
Oh, I've tried to teach people Smash and they have not gotten it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so easy to move, A to hit, B to do a special attack, and you know, like it's so easy.
It's the simplest fighting game like ever.
So I get that he wants it to be more casual. It still has to be competitive to be fun, though. You have to make it competitive. So Super Smash Brothers announced, and I think that we're going to see Waluigi in some capacity at this Nintendo, just because he is such a popular character. You wrote an article, about Waluigi?
I'm in the process.
In the process
very
of writing
long
Waluigi?
process.
Oh, cool.
We have so many other things with E3
I know.
coming up.
A lot of E3 stuff coming up for you guys.
Waluigi should be at the forefront of everything, in my opinion. Like, screw this E3 nonsense.
So I would love to see a Waluigi game, or him in Super Smash Brothers, or I would love to see like a Luigi's Mansion with like Waluigi as part of that.
Can you imagine?
Like, because when you think about like Mario and Wario, I'd love to see because like I find Luigi's Mansion is like Luigi's game.
Yeah,
like,
no, it
there's
is
Super Mario and Luigi's Mansion, and I would love to see Waluigi as the bad guy of that game in some capacity.
Yeah.
So Waluigi's going to be at E3 this year. You better book it. It's been predicted.
When we tally up like who's right and wrong, that's an X.
That's a meh. So that's it for our Nintendo predictions. We hope you enjoyed them. If you've got,
I still got one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We saved the best for last. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. So here's the last Nintendo prediction for you guys, and it's the best one.
I think in typical Nintendo style that they're gonna be like, oh, that's the end of the show. Oh, wait, we have one more.
One more thing.
One more thing.
Steve Jobs. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a new 3D Zelda in the same way that Majora's Mask was to Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
So it's going to be a new, like, Breath of the Wild, same assets, but different game, different story, different enemies, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Here's what I think about that. One, I would go crazy for that.
Oh.
I would pee myself. I'd be so excited about that. Two, How long has Breath of the Wild been out for?
2 years.
It's been out for 2 years now?
No. It's been out a year.
I was like,
a year and a
God.
half.
I was like, has the Switch been out for 2 years? Has it?
No.
Okay.
But to be fair, and I know games are so much harder to make nowadays, like the dev time for Majora's Mask was like astronomically fast because they use the same assets.
Okay, I could see them using the same assets. As we discussed a little bit before the podcast, I think the biggest issue would just be level design, because like the shrines were just like so well done and so detailed and stuff. They probably can't use the same stuff. But I love that they reinvented Hyrule. And one thing I would love to see, and you just mentioned it, I would love for Majora to be the bad guy. I think Majora is a very underutilized villain in like the Zelda universe. I would love to see Majora just because he's a little more zany and a little more magical and stuff.
I find him like scarier than
I do
Ganon.
too. Yeah,
like he's kind of freaky.
He is, and if they get the Skull Kid back, like I think he's just terrifying, and I think he'd be an awesome villain for like Link to face off with and stuff.
But I with like surprise announcement, because they said they're only really like showing games in 2018. I think that'll be like their surprise that it's not going to come in 2018.
Yeah,
but that's the one game they announced for like Beyond.
It's kind of a good strategy to say we're not showing anything beyond 2018 and then show something beyond 2018, because then it completely just like I don't know what you call that,
because you don't expect it. It is the surprise. That's a surprise.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, would completely sideswipe gamers in a good way. That's what I was trying to say.
But like 2 years to make a game with the same assets as Breath of the Wild, like I think that's doable.
As a guy who makes games, so I would assume, I mean, they're using the same code, they're bringing over a lot of the same assets, but like the level design and the narrative, and even just like general, I think design is just going to be the biggest one, because not just like character design and stuff, but like even just like, I guess if you use the same towns and stuff, and if you have generally the same people, like they have to make it different, right? They have to make it like 10 years later after Ganon or stuff, right? People are going to change. And so I think it's just, the design of everything is going to be the most complicated, and the level design specifically. So do you think that they would go with shrines? Do you think that because Ganon's defeated, shrines are done?
I think I've never played Breath of the Wild, but I think they do something else.
Because, so one of the beefs that I know my brother had with Breath of the Wild is he didn't like and this might be a spoiler for somebody who's not played it, but he didn't like the 4 animals in Ganon. He felt like the animals were very underwhelming compared to the big puzzles we have in like Ocarina of Time, which have like 7, 8, 9 levels in it, which were all like crazy design, like huge puzzles to them, right? You'd go in and they were these huge dungeons, and so when you felt like you went onto these like animals, solved a couple puzzles, defeated it, and then just went straight to Ganon, it was kind of like missing something. It was missing that classic Zelda whatever. So I would love to see them kind of go back to that. I could see Majora using some sort of magic to like raise a couple things or whatever. Maybe he has like layers across Hyrule, and you have to go into Majora's layers and stuff, and take down those puzzles. What
if it was just like this really cryptic teaser trailer, and then at the end you just hear like Majora's like signature laugh?
Oh my god, that would be insane. That would be so good.
That creepy like high pitched laugh.
Or even honestly, even if it's just like the crazy like mask salesman or something, like because he's a creeper too.
You saw that video, that the fan made video of like
I have. And honestly, I don't know how Nintendo hasn't seen that and like done something with it, because I would love to see like a Netflix produced like Zelda show or something like that.
I get why Nintendo wants like a death grip on their games and what they are, but like sometimes they have to let people have creative freedom, because it's basically a meme that like if you make anything fan made from Nintendo, they're gonna like put you in jail.
Yeah, I think they've kind of laxed on that a little bit. I know they don't like people profiting off of their IPs, which is fair enough. They came up with it. But if there's a free game out there, technically you're getting free advertisement as Nintendo. Like, but I don't know. Maybe it's taking up player time, and they think that, they're not buying our games because they're busy playing this game. So.
I'd never played Majora's Mask till that, and then as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I want to play this game. Like, it seems so cool.
It does look really, really cool.
That's like, again, that's free advertisement.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about a new Zelda game being announced at E3? Too early or absolutely awesome? Comment below. Would you like to see Majora as the villain? I know I would. I'm pretty sure you're in agreement with that.
Yeah.
I know that they have the Majora's Mask in Breath of the Wild, so it would be kind of
Yeah.
interesting, that transition. Because maybe like the story is you get Majora's Mask in Breath of the Wild, but then you lose it in the next game or something, and the happy mask salesman like picks it up and puts it in his bag and walks away. So yeah, I think that'd be absolutely awesome. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. And yeah, we're going to be moving on to Xbox predictions next.
Wait. What? Again, one last thing. Anything we're not seeing at Nintendo? For me, it's Animal Crossing. We're not seeing it this year.
I agree with Animal Crossing.
Come on!
So actually, before this podcast, this morning, actually, one of my predictions was seeing Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Switch, and I erased it for one of the other predictions. I think it was... I can't remember which one it was, but I erased it for something else, and because I was like, I don't think we're going to see... Because they just came out with the mobile. I think they're like, fans are happy with that, so we won't have to do Animal Crossing.
Like I said, they're only doing games in 2018.
Yeah.
So they already have Smash, Pokemon, and Fire Emblem is getting big. So it's 3 huge games that's already releasing in half of a year.
Yeah, and I know we're also going to see Yoshi, which is
Yoshi.
pretty much confirmed, Kirby, and I think there might be something with Samus, Metroid Prime 4.
No, I don't think we're seeing it this year.
But I don't think it's coming out this year, but I have a feeling they're going to show something with it.
Again, they're not showing anything.
I don't know,
beyond,
man.
You never
I don't know, man. It's a prediction.
That's the fun of E3. Like,
yeah, there's anything can happen. So
that's why we do stuff like this. You just don't know.
You just don't know. You never know.